So, guys, nice to see you, all of you, on our crypto channel. And today we have a very wonderful conversation with guys from Fomo Lab, and we will ask them a couple of questions. And I think the answers will be really amazing and interesting. So, let's start, guys. How are you today?
We're doing very well today. As we can see by Valerie's profile, we're all situated in San Francisco today.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, regardless, it's a green day today, so all is well.
Oh, that's great. So let's start, guys. You're welcome to ask questions.
Sure thing. Sounds great.
Let me start. Our usual, our usual introduction question is like, how did you come up with the project? What was the main idea when you came up with it?
Of course.
Could you tell us more about it?
That's a great first question. I believe I should introduce ourselves as well. So thanks for having us on the podcast. It's always great to collaborate with DeFi crypto projects, especially a recent partner of Fomo Lab. I go by the name of Fonzie, so I'm the business manager at Fomo Lab, and my responsibilities lie in the general project management and development of all things Fomo Lab, the Avenue, NFT Marketplace, and Pixelink. I'm sure the host will be able to put all the descriptions and links in the description box. And I'll let Houdini, our community manager, introduce himself as well.
Thank you for the introduction, Fonzie. Yeah, guys, my name is Houdini and I'm community manager of Fomo Lab. My day-to-day responsibilities cover all community matters and needs, ensuring that if there's any issue or if they need to speak to anyone on our team, I'm the first port of call in whatever situation. And
just to answer the question, the creation of Fomo Lab was purely out of the team's enthusiasm for NFTs, the community that they build, as well as artwork that are generated by really cool artists. So a cool story, Zeno, our CTO, used to send us NFTs for fun, and he always stated that they were the future and that we'll be utilizing these digital assets in all aspects of life, from art and fashion, as we're seeing now, as well as business and logistics. And look where we are now. Back to how we came up with the idea of Fomo Lab. The core team pride ourselves on being NFT maximalist, so lovers of all things digital assets, art, and we believe in the current and future utility of NFTs for the masses. As we saw the adoption of DeFi and NFT heighten in the early part of 2021, the team really wanted to create a full suite DeFi, crypto, and metaverse ecosystem that brought together communities, technologies, and digital creators together in a unique and trustless way. And our Fomo product suite ecosystem is created to action that. I'll let Houdini expand on what our product ecosystem includes.
Thank you for the introduction, Fonzie, again. That was very well detailed. So what I'm going to speak about now is I'm going to speak about the product suite, the current and future product suite. So with our current products suite, I'm going to start off with the Avenue Marketplace, Fomo Lab's native multi-chain NFT marketplace, which currently operates on BSC and Ethereum, with future integrations planned on different chains. The Fomo Launchpad. The Fomo Launchpad is a platform in which early stage projects can launch to attract new community members, raise funds, and distribute their respective token in a trustless manner. The Fomo Launchpad is imminent, and it's our closest releasing prototype, which is coming onto the market by the end of Q1 2022. So we have the Fomo Staking. The Fomo Staking DApp is a multi-chain staking platform that enables users to stake liquidity pool tokens and NFTs to earn rewards in Fomo on both the Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum networks. And now I'm going to go on to Fomo Vote. The Fomo Vote ensures that the community have the power to make decisions on the project and how we are operating in the future. So I'm going to talk about the future products now, and now I'm going to start with the Fomoverse. So the Fomoverse is due to create a whole ecosystem which stretches from like a decentralized sort of sandbox style open world where users are in control of how the world grows and changes. The Fomo Metaverse platform will be a high fidelity metaverse with photorealistic graphics and embedded NFT digital assets within it. Fomo Games, the the Fomo Lab are currently developing a play-to-earn kind of Fortnite Battle Royale gaming experience that will include staking, passive rewards, and in-game NFT loots and customizable NFT characters.
I see. Sounds pretty cool. Rochelle, would you like to ask something?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
So what is unique with Fomo Lab? I mean, what can you offer the best compared to other projects?
Thank you very much for that question. And it's a good one at that as well, because the communities would want to know, why is Fomo Lab unique?
Yeah.
And I can answer that question. So Fomo Lab are leading the Web3 revolution by NFT utilities in such a unique and innovative way. For example, the NFT collection collaboration with Tyson Fury, which NFT still stands as the most expensive NFT sold in the sport in history. And our culture-focused NFT collection with Palace of 808 Mafia, which integrated musical IP into NFTs. So you can say we're ahead of the curve for sure, and giving the community things that they don't even know that they need. And that's how we differentiate ourselves from our competitors, definitely becoming market leaders. And I'm sure you can agree with all that. Further to that, Fomo Lab are creating a full suite DeFi management company, NFT creation house, and metaverse architects, as seen by our roadmap. We have some very bullish news and developments that will be brought to the market. An example of this, our partnership with Mr. Bean brand that will see FOMO X The Avenue, our marketplace. So the Mr. Bean brand, as well as cool utilities within the embedment of the NFT, and some really cool artwork at that. And just as a side note, Mr. Bean is the 4th most followed page on Facebook. So you'll be seeing some great stuff with this connection. Other things on our roadmap include our very own FOMO Launchpad, as stated by Houdini previously, our staking DApp platform, and partnership announcements with some of the biggest names in the entertainment industry. I'm sure everyone listening to this will want to hear more, so you can join the Fomo Lab Telegram group to be updated with the latest news about Mr. Bean, as well as new projects. So you can say it's a really great time at Fomo Lab because of the extensive developments happening. And we're providing the solutions for the mass adoption problem for both the crypto industry as well as the masses.
Yeah, I see. Let me ask you a question that probably correlate with the previous one. What are the other key advantages of Fomo Lab on the market, if we speak in common or in general?
Of course. So Fomo Lab believe that we are a one-stop stop for everyone, with the continual development of our tech stack, as well as our product ecosystem. So holders of the FOMO token can receive passive rewards through, let's say, our staking DApp, have a say on the goings on with our governance platform, FOMO Vote, be part of the Fomo Lab community to create with like-minded FOMO holders, and also the advantages of our native metaverse platform, the FOMOverse. This will be breaking boundaries seen in metaverse projects, and will be a revolutionary step forward in the digital realm as Fomo Lab onboard more strategic partners, which will broaden the economy we are creating in the FOMOverse. So some examples of this is ranging from e-commerce stores. Users will be able to purchase merchandise from differing stores, utilize their Fomo Lab NFTs for staking rewards, as well as use them as avatars and buy and sell digital assets in a VR compatible FOMO gallery, which will be powered by the Avenue NFT marketplace, and so much more.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah, Rochelle, you're welcome.
Definitely. You know what? We love your extensive explanation on what Fomo Lab is, the full suite, and its advantages. So now, like, as a summary for our viewers, how would you describe Fomo Lab in 3 words?
See, this is quite a difficult question because there's so many words which I could describe the project using. So to narrow it down to 3 is quite complicated, but I found 3 words to describe the project: innovative, daring, and creative. Fomo Lab has always endeavored to be as innovative as we possibly can, and to make sure innovation is a core part of the brand's identity and ethos. We don't innovate for the sake of innovation, and our future plans prove that we have a track record of execution. As Fonzie stated, with the release of Palace, our FEG trading card game, staking pools, these are all just proven why we're at the heart of innovation. So the ongoing technologies and developments we have in place shows we are quick to be innovative. We like to be the first before it spreads to the masses. For example, we coined the phrase NFP, so I'm not sure if you guys have heard it before, non-fungible pass. Now we see that format used everywhere. I remember seeing it on OpenSea like 2-3 weeks ago. I was thinking, wow, we literally coined that phrase before people even understood what a non-fungible pass was. FOMO Lab have never been a project not to take on new challenges and constantly push the boundaries of what we are capable of, technology and creatively. Deep down, we are all creators, and it is a reason why we stand out from the rest, as seen by some of the artwork created by FOMO Lab previously. So, as you mentioned, our in-house artist, he created our profile pictures, as you can see, and he also designed the whole artwork for a collection called Junkie Cats. And I'll plug in the links at the end, and if you see some of the artwork, like how it's created, you'll understand what I'm saying. These three words epitomise what FOMO Lab is truly about, and although it was hard to narrow it down to 3 words to describe this project, this summary should give you guys a better insight into why we are so confident and excited for the project's future.
Wow, it's very interesting explanation of 3 words, and let me ask you the final questions. What kind of new trend in crypto fields should we wait for this year? What do you think about it? It's probably quite sophisticated question, but still, what do you think? What are your thoughts about it?
See, you're right. It's a very sophisticated question, so I'm going to answer it to the best of my ability. So as you see by the roadmap, we have our FOMOverse, which is scheduled to be releasing towards the end of the year. And this is just going to bring a whole new kind of dimension to the project, because it's almost like the big selling label of FOMOverse, like the FOMOverse, like to create an entire ecosystem in the virtual world. It's not an easy task. So as you can see, it will take time and it'll take execution. So some of the things I'm going to outline of what we plan to have in the metaverse, in our FOMOverse, sorry. So we plan to have like NFT ticketing for NFT concerts. So as I mentioned, that non-fungible pass thing, we plan to do that, but with NFT ticketing, where you can watch your favorite artist in the virtual world. And what we like to have at our attention is the strong IP and the strong partnerships we've created, because with IP and our partnerships, we're able to have like the biggest of names in whatever industry join FOMO Lab, join the FOMOverse. There's so much that I can't really go into, but I'm just trying to analyze it in a way where you can understand kind of what kind of scope we're working at and some of the partners we're working with. Also, I'd like to say about the gamify and how passive rewards is where the future's moving to. So what we plan to do with our developments with the Avenue, with FOMOverse, with FOMO Games, we want it watch to earn as well. That's another important element. So we found in cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, simplicity is at its best. People want to get rewarded for doing absolutely nothing. Laziness in this space, as you guys know, is what everyone wants. Everyone wants to be lazy and earn money at the same time. So even things on the Avenue, such as liking a collection on the Avenue itself, you will get rewarded for that. Watching a video that's on the Avenue or a FOMO related video, you'll earn from that. And I don't think that concept's really seen as much as seen at this moment, but as time goes on, we look to kind of be pioneers of this. We look to be at the center of the whole metaverse side, the play to earn side, the staking side, NFTs itself, DeFi. We cover a lot, as you guys know.
Yeah.
And just this states that FOMO Lab are going to be market leaders. I'm confident, I know Fonzie is, that the times ahead are very exciting, and I'm excited myself to be a part of this journey.
Yeah.
Well, I think you can tell Houdini's excitement through his pitch and fibrillation.
Sounds pretty cool, guys. Okay, let's finalize. Let's summarize what we've got today. We have a very short but very interesting conversation with a representative of FOMO Lab. It's Fonzie and Houdini, and we are happy to have this discussion with you. Let's stay in touch. Let's stay in a profitable mode, as I usually say in our crypto channel, and from the side of our team, we wish you to get to achieve all the goals you plan, and to stay in a very successful mode, and to reach all you want.
Yeah, thank you for your kind words just on the back of that. And we hope all the successes with all your endeavors.
So thank you very much, guys, for joining us today.
Thank you for having us, guys. It's been a pleasure, and we'll make sure that we circulate this across all our channels.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. So bye. Stay in touch with us.
Take care.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.